Hey guys, Amy here with Leap of Faith Crafting, and thanks for stopping by. Today we are going to be working on some graduation crafts. So if you have a graduate of any grade, these are perfect. You can make them all with your Cricut and with an EasyPress. So we are going to be making some custom napkins. And this is just iron-on top of napkins. So yes, you can do that with your EasyPress, and custom to the graduation year and your child's name. And then a cute, just little decoration paper grad hat, again customized, and I'll show you how to make the tassel and put it all together. And the last thing is a cute little favor box. So this is also personalized with the name, and this is using the draw and cut function on the Cricut Maker with the scoring wheel. And it will write that on there for you, and has a little graduation cap on it. And just a cute little box that you can put any kind of favor, chocolate, candy, sweets, goldfish, whatever your child wants. So anyway, that's what we'll be doing today. So if you like these videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button below so you don't miss any more, and let's get started. So first thing you're going to do is cut out all of your material with your Cricut, the cardstock and the heat transfer vinyl and the adhesive vinyl, and then weed out all of the extra vinyl. This is the silver vinyl that I'm doing for the napkins and the top of the hat. So I'm just weeding out all of the extra vinyl. And then for the napkins, I just got these ones at the Dollar Tree, just some black ones, and just center where you want your custom iron-on on. And then I used my EasyPress, and I pressed this at 280 for 15 seconds, and you just push the green button for the timer to go down. And then I flipped it over and did the back for 15 seconds. And if this doesn't seem to adhere it really well, just press it one more time, and then you're gonna peel off the backing. And that's it for the napkins. So for the graduation cap, this is the cardstock, and so I'm positioning the iron-on again on where I want it. So I'm going to use my EasyPress, and this time apply gentle to firm pressure for about 30 seconds. And then I'm going to flip it over and do the back for about 15 seconds. And then while that one's cooling off a little bit, I'm doing the second one here, because I noticed the first time I did it, it peeled a little bit better when it was a little bit cooler. So once the second one's pressed, then I'm peeling off the plastic backing. So that is the top of the hat with the name and the class. And then I just had the little stars that I had cut out of glitter adhesive vinyl, so I'm just sticking those on where I want them. And then for the base of the hat is this rectangle, and you want to fold over and crease those little tabs there. And then you're going to glue the ends together. I just used my tape runner. And then you're going to put either little glue dots or hot glue or something just on those tabs, and that's what's going to stick to the top of the hat. So I flipped everything over and just pressed that down, those tabs real well. And then we're going to make the little buttons for the top. So I just had a button kit that I got from Joann's. I'm just cutting some black fabric and sticking the top of the button in it and folding the fabric over, and then the bottom, and then using the little blue pusher to push it in, and so it makes the button. And then for the tassel, I'm using some embroidery floss, and I'm just going to wrap it about 10 times or so around my hand and cut it off. And then I'm going to take another longer strand and put it underneath, and then wrap that around and tie it in a knot to hold that circle at the bottom together. And then I'm going to cut the loop of the things open and trim off the extra. And to get it to lay flatter, I just used a smaller piece of thread and just tied it, about a half an inch or so from the top of that tassel there. and pushed everything down, and again just trim off the bottom of all the thread. That's all there is to the tassel. So now putting it all together, I just put a little hot glue gun dot right on the center there and put the tassel in, and then push the button on top. And then those are done. So you can use those for any kind of decoration, or you can put on top of a mason jar, or just around on top of the table or any counter. So the last thing is this little favor box. And so you need to use the scoring wheel, the number 2. And if you need to replace it, you just push the button on top and it comes out. So you need to put that in the cutting housing. And then for the pin, I used a Sharpie with a rubber band wrapped around it. And I took out the housing and just pushed that in. And then you're just letting the Cricut do the work here, and it will, after it does all of the scoring and the writing, it will prompt you to remove the scoring wheel and put back in the fine blade. And so once it cuts all out, just gonna unload your mat and pull it off, and you see how nice that Sharpie shows up on that metallic color. So you're just gonna peel that all off, and then we're gonna put the box together. So you're just gonna tape the little graduation hats on. You can use, like I said, glue dots or a hot glue gun here, and just stick those on. And then you'll wanna fold in all of those score lines on the creases. Fold them in pretty well, because I had to kind of keep folding them in because I didn't fold them well enough the first time. So make sure they're all creased, and then you'll see it just kind of folds in a circle kind of over on each other. And there's 2 kind of tabs that will go inside of each other. So keep creasing until it sits together. And then I just put a little 2 glue dots just on those 2 tabs so that it holds together. There's one on the end and one on the side. And then folding it all back up and just pressing down those 2 little sides. I just put my hands inside the box and press those down, and your box is made. So those are just 3 easy graduation ideas. Please let me know if you have any questions.